Well, many of us hand a cell to our child, so we'll always be in touch. But what about cell phones and driving and social media and security? Guess what? There's an app for that. Tom Wright joins us from Verizon Wireless with some back-to-school cell phone safety tips. Tom?
Thanks a lot, Kelly. Of course, I don't need to tell anyone we can do some amazing things with our cell phones and our tablets, but there are also some concerns out there, especially a parent with a phone with a child. And we're going to talk about some ideas here. With this is Chad White with Verizon Wireless. And how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good. Okay, well, let's just jump into it. Let's talk about something called Secure Phone, right? Is that right? Secure Phone. And now parents will love this, and teenagers are probably going to hate it.
Yeah, well, it's good for the parents to keep track of their kids. And
what does this app do?
So basically, what this app does, it enables the parent to keep track of their kids, and as well as it disables some functionalities.
And it does this by, like, say, if you're driving more than 5 miles an hour, you won't be able to text or email.
Yeah, so it promotes safe driving. So basically, this application is set up that way, and as well as an SOS. Let's say if you're in a situation you can't dial your phone, you could just hit SOS, and it will call predicted number that you already have.
And it also will send you an alert if your child is going faster than the speed limit?
Absolutely, it will. Absolutely.
Remember that, boys and girls. That's right. Okay, that's a pretty cool one. Let's go on to another one. Say this one, I think it's called Be Seen. This is kind of interesting because it's a social media simulation.
Yeah, so it's designed to get the youth used to social media.
So if you have a kid that's just now getting into social media, it's a chance to make the mistakes in a simulated environment and not
before you get out in the real world. Exactly. So this is basically set up like a game, and it is like a chat room, and it will ask you questions as you go through, and you can answer them, and predicted on the way that you answer it will be the predictive outcome. Yeah. So you can win or lose points it that way.
So if you do something you probably shouldn't do in the real world, there's some consequences, and you kind of get to walk through with some feedback, so you kind of see what happens.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, let's do one more. We got about 30 seconds left. Which one you want to pick?
Well, we're going to look at this on the Galaxy 7.7, and this one is basically an educational application called Animatronica. And this particular application will enable the user to get a visual, 3D visual.
Watch this. This is cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool here. And we want to go.
Uh-oh.
Is it preparing to install? And let's say that you want to know what that particular bone is. You can select that, and as well as turn it around, look at different 3D visual of it.
And you can do all the overlays with the muscles and
absolutely. So if you want to do the muscular system, it will do that too as well.
That's great. I mean, you could spend a lot of time just playing with that and learn something at the same time.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
All right, Chad, thanks a lot. There's so many more apps and so much more things folks can come in and talk to you about if they're interested.
And the majority of these applications are available on iPhone and Android and on all of our 4G devices that we have.
All right, Chad, thanks a lot. Verizon Wireless here. A couple of ideas. That secure phone, when your kid get that alert, your kid's going over the speed limit, that's trouble for that teenager, Kelly.
That's right, it is.
Yep.
Got it on my kids' phones, just saying.